Good morning and welcome to the best EV news show in Australia, quite possibly the world, in this particular park right here at this very table right now. Been a lot happening in the last few days in the EV space in Australia, especially for Australian buyers. It's pretty much good news all around, except what's happening outside the world and other things. But yeah, anyway, what's happening? So yeah, that EV price war. All those Chinese manufacturers fighting for your dollar to buy the EV in Australia. It's always good for Australian consumers because the Geely EX5 is now claiming to undercut the competition. It's entering the Australian market at a starting price of $43,490 before on-road costs and stuff. So, obviously it's your taxes for your government, your road use, that sort of stuff. So it puts it below the rivals like the Leapmotor C10, Dpal, the S07 comes in at $53,900 and the Xpeng G6 comes in at $54,000. Every time I think of the G6, I still think of those big business jets, they're burning heaps of gas just so one person will fly around the world really well. You've got internet now. Zoom, you can use that instead. And it also comes in under the Model Y, which is at $55,000. So, the Geely EX5. What do you think? Thought I'd move over here to give Mr. Waspy over there some room to finish building his nest and not bite me. Yeah, no one wants wasp bite. So what do you get on the Geely EX5? Single motor, 160 kilowatts, 320 newtons of meter of torque, and it is front-wheel drive only, and 430 k's of range, which actually isn't too bad. Especially from an LFP battery that only has about 60 kilowatt hours of storage. 100 kilowatt fast charging max, that's a bummer though, because on a 400k trip, 100 kilowatt charging, that's doable for a Macca's run or a KFC feast while you're charging. It's, not the best, could be better, but still acceptable. 11 kilowatts AC charging, and also get free charging on your EV network for 1 year. So that's a pretty good deal actually. Not bad from Geely. Definitely worth looking at, that's for sure. Of course you get the 18-inch alloy rims, LED lighting, seated heats of synthetic leather, 15.4-inch touchscreen. Inch? Why can I make it centimeters, guys? Come on. And the Inspire model for $47,490 gives you 19-inch wheels, a panoramic sunroof. The panorama of a sunroof. Power tailgate, ventilated heated seats, and 16-speaker premium sound. Not bad. Thought I'd take a rest for this one. The 2026, the Volvo EX90 Polestar 3 will all ship with Orin processors, replacing the older Xavier chip. So you get twice the processing power with the dual Orin chips, improving safety features, AI performance, special features such as self-driving capabilities. Polestar 3 owners will also be eligible to get their cars upgraded for free to the new chip. Well, apparently this new chip will upgrade self-driving tech, enhances battery management. That's always a good thing. You need that. Good battery management is critical. So Volvo and the Polestar continuing to refine the brands with hands-free driving system. I've yet to see that in Australia. I haven't heard about it. Haven't heard much about it at all, really. If you've been using it or you know someone that has, let us know because I'm interested to see how it works. Obviously there's the benchmark set by Tesla, and we'll see how it goes from there. So on this price war, as I mentioned before, the Geely is coming in really cheap. Let's see what else the competitors are for that price range. You got the BYD Dolphin, $29,990. First EV available in Australia for under 30k, bargain. And actually not a bad looking little thing, decent range too. Great Wall Motors, the Aura. I still call it the Aura Cat. I don't know why. Maybe because that's what the videos I've seen in Europe call it the Aura Cat. Maybe over here it's just the Aura. It is now $33,990 when it was $43,990. So that's a significant cut, 10k off that. That's decent. And it doesn't look too bad. Looks kind of cute and funky from the front. Back end, a bit weird, but all right. MG4, $34,990. It's actually quite well equipped, so they say, for that price range. Obviously we have the huge discounts on the Nissan Leaf, 20k. They cut 20 grand off the Nissan Leaf now. $34,990 drive away. Wow, that's actually really good. And back to MG, we've got the MG ZS EV. That's the run-out model, the old one. So if you want one of those, down to $36,990, massive discount. So like 14k, they chopped off the price of those. 14 grand, wow. So even if you're looking for a brand new EV and you don't care if it's the latest and greatest, the model available now, check out the ZS EV, also along with the Nissan Leaf. You can't go too far wrong with those. And also coming soon is a Hyundai Insta. Price to be announced, but they're expecting it to come here under 40k. So I'm assuming around $38,990, $39,990. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, another option. Hyundai. I mean, they're smashing it with EVs at the moment. Can't beat them. They also look pretty cool too. Their design is pretty much spot on. Cherry Amonda, the E5, $40,000 for an SUV. I don't have much more in the way details of that. And under that, we've got the BYD Atto 3, which is $43,400, which was once Australia's cheapest EV, which is now doesn't look so cheap anymore, does it? Compared to the MGs and the Nissan Leaf and the Auras and the Dolphins. And of course, then we've got the Leapmotor C10, $47,500, rear-wheel drive SUV. And after that, we've got the BYD Seal coming at $49,000, which is apparently a good Tesla Model 3 rival, which I must say, it does look very good. It almost looks a little bit like a Model 3. Similar size, and I've seen a lot on the road, and I hear a lot of owners are happy. So that's what we get in Australia in the way of the EV price wars and how everybody's winning. I mean, there's no downside to this. It's all fantastic. On other news, EV charging. Apparently the RAA, which is in the South Australia, it's South Australia's version of the NRMA, are expanding their EV charging network in Adelaide with 31 new plugs. It's basically across U-Park locations in Adelaide and the Rundle Street. I'm assuming it's Rundle Street Mall. That's all I think. When I hear Rundle Street, I think the mall, the big balls. Big silver balls or Rundle Street malls. Wyatt Street, Topham Mall and Adelaide Central Market. And the charges are only 7 kilowatts and up to 22 kilowatts AC. And they're destination charges, so if you're going to spend a day in town, look at a show or shopping, whatever, fantastic, use those. Don't plug up the DC fast chargers for no reason. Type 2 plugs and live charge availability via the ChargeFox app. So if you're looking at Adelaide, looking for charging, there you go. And it's good to see the RAA expanding the charging network. It'll also be good to see them put more DC fast chargers. But one step at a time, as they say. And as I mentioned before, Dpal out here with an affordable EV. Apparently now they're expanding in Australia with the S05, the SUV, and the E07, which is a unique SUV ute hybrid. Okay, SUV ute hybrid. That's weird. I'm going to have to go look for this. Find some pictures. If I do, I'll put them up around the place now as I'm saying this. Combining the versatility of a ute with the luxury of an SUV. Okay, we'll see how they go with that. Either way, you can test drive the E07 at the Everything Electric Show coming this weekend, which is March the 7th and 9th, I think, it's coming this weekend. 7th and 9th, yeah, March. If you're watching this after that, well then find somebody who's taking for a test drive. See if you can find videos, because there will be something out there of this Dpal S07 ute SUV hybrid thing. That's kind of strange. It's got me intrigued now. I'm going to have to go check it out. Apparently, the usual marketing buzzword BS, cutting edge design, digital innovation, and high-tech quality driving experience. Remains to be seen, I guess, doesn't it? Also, speaking of ute hybrids, yes, I know hybrids, not real EVs, but unfortunately, that's what we got. And if you want a /EV hybrid ute, you've only got the BYD Shark. BYD? The BY Seal. BYD Seal. BY Seal deal. Could be a song in there somewhere. Anyway, BYD latest plug-in hybrid ute, the Shark 6. 5-star ANCAP safety ratings. That pretty much puts to bed the myth that Chinese don't make safe cars. I don't know why people still claim that. I mean, they have to pass minimum safety standards just to be salty to start with, which is a good thing. But yes, anyway, adult occupancy protection, 85%, pretty good. Child occupant protection, 87%, pretty good. Vulnerable road user protection, pedestrians, 74%. It is a big ute. I mean, it's bigger than Hiluxes and things. So in front of those things, no pedestrian is really going to be particularly safe, are they? Which brings me to like things. I know people don't like the Cybertruck for the design. Everybody complains it's going to kill pedestrians, that sort of thing. But out of all the big utes out there, the Cybertruck probably has the lowest bonnet of them all. It comes up to your waist. So if you do hit a pedestrian, they're going to go onto the bonnet and the windscreen, which is probably the best possible outcome. Whereas they get hit by that slab of a wall of a thing called a Dodge Ram or a BYD Shark or a Ford Ranger, you're just going to get smashed into the ground and run over. I know which option I'd rather have. Give me the Cybertruck any day. Actually, just look both ways when you cross the road, don't get hit by cars. It's probably the best thing to do. Nah. So, even though the BYD Shark is on the large size and its weight is significantly contributor to damage to other vehicles if you hit something, which is not a good thing, it still manages a 5-star safety rating. So, and the last thing we've heard in Australia news is the Volkswagen launch of the ID4 and the ID5 is again delayed. For crying out loud, Volkswagen, delayed to when? Oh, that's it, mid-2025 now. Come on, guys. you've got some competition, as I mentioned earlier in the video. You've seen the prices of those Chinese competitors, 30 to 40 grand mark. You've got some work ahead of you. It's officially unveiled the ID4 Pro and the ID5 GTX, promising premium German engineering, top tier features. Comes in at $59,990. Come on. Oh my God. But it does a 0 to 100 in 5.4 seconds, not that matters as much. 522 k's of range, WL2P, so make that about 450 real world, I'm assuming. All-wheel drive, 250 kilowatts. And the ID5 GTX is coming in at $72,990. Guys, look at the competition. You got Dpal, you got Xpengs, you got BYDs, Geely, all those things for far less money, and I'm sure probably just as capable as an EV, if not more so. And you can probably order them now and buy them today. You don't have to wait for yet another delay in delivery or announcements. Come on, Volkswagen, put your finger out of your ass. Though I have seen the Volkswagen ID Buzz in a showroom not far from here. If I remember. Oh, hello, birdie. You want to talk about the ID Buzz? No? Oh, there's two birds. You might need the people who have the buzz. Yes, I agree. So that's it for today. Today's news. As I, thank you for watching. I really much appreciate it. And if you got this far, it does help a lot. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, that sort of thing. And I'll see you again very shortly with another news update. And more updates what's going on with the house. So stick around for that one. Take care. See you all later. Bye.